10-minute time limit now. Ken Timbs moving out against Kevin Von Erich. Von Erich in the white trunks. Timbs in the black. McPatrick the referee. They lock up collar and elbow. And it was Von Erich getting the side headlock very quickly on Timbs. Timbs, nice takedown on Von Erich. Tried for a quick pin. Good move on Timbs' part. A straight drop down and tried to get Von Erich's shoulders down to the canvas for that count of 3. Good clean break. Back out by Timbs. Once again, the circle in it. It's Von Erich moves in, collar and elbow. Duck under and into a bottomless lock, and it is Timbs stepping outside the ring, forcing the break. And Timbs complaining to the referee, Von Erich, with a little bit of psychological warfare. Again, collar and elbow, and a good arm drag takedown by Timbs. Almost a power lift type takedown. Timbs trying to regain his feet, could not, as Von Erich brought him back. Now Timbs turning into his man. Von Erich will concentrate upon one portion of the body. Steadily wear that portion down. Good hook, crotch, and takedown. Von Erich keeps the pressure on Timbs with the arm bar now, and Timbs finally gets him back into the ring ropes, and the referee calls for the break. Timbs on the break, drives the shoulder twice into the midsection. Von Erich now explodes in anger, and Timbs backs away. Thought that last one a rabbit punch right in the back of the head. Duck under, drove the knee into the midsection, then used the base of the elbow into the back of the head of Ken Timbs. Timbs smashed into that turnbuckle, and so Timbs is finding out very quickly. You want to Pier 6 it, he's ready. Von Erich will go any direction you want to go. Now to a rear chin lock. All right, Von Erich backs away, giving Timbs plenty of time to get back on his feet. Timbs, his face one of frustrated anger, is caught again in a side headlock. Timbs can be an exceptionally dangerous opponent. All right, into the ropes once again. One to the rib cage on the break, and Von Erich retaliated very quickly, right back to the ear. Collar and elbow. Von Erich with a quick takedown on Timbs. Von Erich, extremely well proportioned for his size, has those sinewy arms and legs, great ligament strength, and excellent muscular conformation and definition. There's no wasted flesh on Von Erich whatsoever. Timbs caught him in the midsection, now to a side headlock. And a short chopping right hand that stuns Von Erich, puts him to the canvas, and now Timbs beginning to explode on Von Erich. Timbs continues to punish his man, drives him into that turnbuckle, catches him again in the side of the rib cage. Overhooks the head, and a short chopping right hand once again. Now Von Erich fires back to the midsection. Timbs retaliates, a forearm across the back, another. Into the ropes, and Timbs rips across the face of Von Erich and then catches him, using those thumbs very effectively. And so Timbs apparently panicking because he is not able to gain any headway. Now Von Erich connects. Von Erich connects again. Timbs after his quarry, but now Von Erich, who had been the hunter, has become the hunted, but is now back as being the hunter again. But Timbs exuding confidence here. Timbs whips him into the ropes. Von Erich, high backdrop. And that had to strain some muscles in the back. Timbs catches him again. Timbs has him up, a full body slam. Timbs now into a lateral press. Von Erich powers out. Ah, Von Erich firing back now. Timbs catches him in the rib cage. Von Erich using that right hand very effectively. Now smashes Timbs' heads into the turnbuckle. Catches him once again. Von Erich. Snapmares Ken Timbs to the canvas. Wow. And again, that tremendous intensity beginning to show in Kevin Von Erich. Von Erich drives the knee to the midsection once again. A lateral body scissors into a lateral side roll and pin. Interesting, very, very interesting indeed. Caught him with a lateral body scissors, dropped down to a lateral drop and roll, and had the pinfall. The victor in this. Just where this situation came from, because it's a series, it's a chain series from a lateral body scissors to a lateral drop to a lateral roll, which is most unusual, and very frankly, you're the first wrestler I've ever seen compete with that.
Well, Mr. Soler, you're making it sound a little bit complicated. In all truthness, there's no name for this hold. It's just something I did one time, and I can't think of a name for it. I guess you could call it the no-name hold, unless you can think of one.
I'll tell you what, it was a fine pinning combination, so whatever the name might be, perhaps we can think of the proper name for it, but I'll tell you this much, it worked.
Well, it is a very effective hold. Let me say something, Mr. Soler. I came here 3 weeks ago. I consider you a good friend of mine now.
Thank you.
We've known each other for 3 weeks. And it's about time I started filling my quest. I mean, I've had 6 matches. I'm undefeated 6 times. I'm not bragging, but I'm here to fill Von Erich tradition. And that tradition is a winning tradition, and I'm ready to get it started. I'm ready to start rolling, and I want one of these belts because I feel like that's the way to get my name up on that ladder. So I'm ready to go.
Well, that's certainly understandable, and of course, right now you've got Steve-O, who is a national heavyweight champion. You've got the Georgia Heavyweight Championship that could be sought after, and of course the Georgia Tag Team Championship if you're interested in going to a tag team route.
Well, you know, I've got some brothers. One brother, Kerry, who was